The Minnesota State Mankato Alumni Association is pleased to honor Chris Dietz this evening with an Achievement Award. Chris recently retired after 32 years as a nurse anesthetist at the Mayo Clinic, 18 of them as Associate Director of the Anesthesia Program at Mayo. He earned his doctorate in nursing practice in 2010 from Minnesota State Mankato, enrolling in that online program because it allowed him to go to school on his own time.
Dr. Sue Ellen Bell was my faculty chair, and she was amazingly supportive, and both she and Dr. Mary Blesmere were my advisors, and they were so knowledgeable. They knew everything, every problem I came up with, all my unique problems. They'd already heard them and had solutions for me.
At the time he enrolled in the program, Chris was working at a very high level within his profession, but he learned things as a doctoral student that he had never considered before.
The program, the courses laid out reminded me of a quote by Confucius that was, "I hear, I know. I see, I remember. I do, I understand." This program laid out the theories, and then we worked those theories in the projects in the program, so that not only did we read about it and try to understand it, we actually applied it to situations, and I really felt that I was able to understand by the time I finished up.
Support for Chris's doctoral study also came from a source much closer to home.
The person who supported me, encouraged me, took over a lot of my responsibilities to allow me to pursue this education and career is my extraordinary wife, Joanne. There has not been a single moment that I have ever felt that it was a burden for her, although I'm sure it was. But she was, and still is, absolutely fantastic in support of my education and my career.
Earning his doctorate allowed Chris to develop and implement a doctorate of nurse anesthesia at the Mayo Clinic.
It's a 3.5-year program. We just accepted our first cohort of students in July. I'm honored to have been able to be part of that advanced education at the Mayo Clinic, which would not have been possible if I had not gone to school here. Another thing that makes me very proud of being an alumnus of Mankato is many of the students that were accepted into the nurse anesthesia program at the Mayo Clinic are graduates of Mankato School of Nursing, and their backgrounds are tremendous.
Chris stays very active in his hometown of Pine Island. He was an Eagle Scout in his youth there and is now back as an adult leader. And he's been a lector, usher, and bell ringer in his church for 32 years. He takes third graders on a historic tour of Pine Island every year and supports the schools in other ways.
The Pine Island Academics, Arts, and Athletics Foundation is a newer organization that funds activities at the Pine Island schools that aren't able to be covered by the school. I'm on the board of directors of that organization, and we've been able to fund a little over $40,000 worth of activities at the school in the past few years. As a veteran, I meet with all the 7th graders in Pine Island and talk about service to your country and what opportunities and positive experiences I had in the Army.
Giving back is a consistent theme in Chris's life, a theme that will continue into his retirement.
I am now feeling obligated to pass on things that I know, so I'm hoping to, in the next 5 to 10 years, use my nursing knowledge to work on medical missions, mostly Central and Northern South America, continue with my teaching community education courses in not just nursing or healthcare, but in history, some of the sciences, all kinds of things that I'm still interested in and have had the opportunity to learn, and I'll continue with my scouting.